Welcome back to another edition of Senior Spotlight. I'm your host, Caitlin Gristillo, and joining me today from women's basketball, my own teammate, Stephanie Ball. Thank you for joining us today, Steph.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Okay, so Steph, first of all, I hear you go by something else. Can you share that with us?
My nickname that the whole team calls me is Steph the Baller.
Okay, and when did that start?
It actually started when I played travel ball.
Okay.
It just kind of, we all had nicknames on the team, and that was one of mine, so.
Stuck with you ever
Yeah,
since?
it stuck with me.
Okay, so Steph the Baller, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, some background information?
Yeah. My major is exercise and sports science.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a senior this year.
Okay, where are you from?
Fort Pierce, Florida.
Okay, and you
It's on the
transferred. Thank you.
Florida.
Florida. Okay, so you transferred here last year. Can you talk to us a little bit about your journey of how you got to Aiken?
I was at a JUCO,
Okay.
my last school I went to. It was in Gainesville, Florida. I searched around for the right fit, and Aiken women's basketball was like the best one to choose. I liked the team chemistry on the court whenever it came. My tryout was really, really good, and I had a good connection with the assistant coach, and meeting with the coach for the first time was pretty good experience as well.
Okay, and have you always played basketball? Was that always the only sport in your life, or were you involved in anything else?
In high school I played track, or I ran track as well. I did baseball when I was younger and soccer. I dabbled in different ones, but basketball was like my main sport that I went with.
Okay, and have you always been 21?
Actually no. I've went through like 3 different numbers. I was number 4 with rec league, and then 21 high school, and 11 was at my last school.
Okay.
So.
And do you have any reasoning behind choosing each of those, or no?
My 11 is my birthday, November 11th, 11/11. So I chose that one, and then 21, it kind of, I don't know, I just like that number. In high school, I played well in it, I guess. And then number 4, I just always liked 4, like Skylar Diggins.
Yes,
she holds it down. Yeah, so she's an inspiration of mine.
So 21, you said because you played well in it, you stuck with it. So do you have any superstitions that go along with that like attribute to how you play well? If you play well in like socks or something, do you wear those again, or do you have any game day stuff?
Well, I listen to music is like my number 1 thing that I do before a game, to get me hype and stuff.
Do you have a particular artist? I hear you like Trey Songz.
Trey Songz is one of my favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
I like him a lot.
Okay.
Do you want a specific song for that one?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I like Foreign by him. It's very eye-opening.
It is.
It's just, I embody that song.
Yeah, it really touches you.
It does.
Okay. Do you have any other pregame routines to get your mind right for the game?
I always have a little Gatorade chewable. That's the thing.
Certain flavor you go to, or anything?
I like the orange kind.
Okay.
Orange kind's pretty tasty.
Okay.
Another thing that I always do before a game, I always put gum in my sock.
Yeah, it pops out.
Which is, I just been doing that for years, and it's always handy right there.
So like, do you plan to eat it, or is it just there for good
luck? No,
luck?
I actually put it in right before I get on the court.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's pretty much routine for me to do that.
Okay. I think you have a handshake you do before you
Yeah, actually, with you, we have like
a real quick
nice handshake.
Okay,
pretty
here
nice. Snap.
That's it.
That was very nice.
Now we're about to go ball. Okay. So favorite song, game day superstitions. Do you have a favorite player you like to try to model your game after, or who just inspires you?
Yeah, actually. Skylar Diggins is probably one of them.
Absolutely.
I already told you about that one. I like, what is her name? Diana Taurasi. She's just all around good player. I like her.
You're a big Steph Curry fan, aren't you?
Yes, I'm a huge Steph Curry fan.
Yes.
I kind of feel like we have like a bond, with our name being kind of similar. And his short name being Steph, so people call me that a lot. But the baller came with that as years went by. So
he's not blessed enough to have that title just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he'll earn it.
Yes.
Okay, so aside from basketball, Because ball is life, I know that.
Yes.
But what else do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to go to movies, go to the beach. Is probably like the number one thing since living in Florida. It's like 15 minutes away. I like to go bowling. I like to do like multiple things. I'm a very outdoorsy type of person, so I like to get my hands dirty and get into things. So nice. I think basketball kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
You have to be tough and stuff to do stuff like that. So
absolutely,
it works with each other.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Steph is Italian. So Italians are great cooks.
Yes.
Can you share with us one of your favorite things to cook? Favorite meal?
I actually like zucchini. Is like the number one. I actually made that for my roommate before, and I'm pretty sure she was pretty pleased with it.
Yes. Can you tell me about the sauce?
Yes, the sauce. You know, it has to be from scratch.
Yes.
That's how my mom taught me how to do it, so it kind of goes in the family type of thing. It's really, really good. And I like garlic bread with it, you know, a little side dish.
What's your favorite Italian meal?
Well, actually, like a restaurant that we go to as a family. It's called Carrabba's. Some people know of it. It's a nice Italian restaurant.
What's your go-to meal?
Yeah, my go-to meal is chicken marsala with penne marinara. Extra marinara sauce on the side.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Can't forget that, you know.
Okay, if you could, I feel like you may have answered this, but if you could choose a post-game meal for our team besides, you know, Groucho's and Bojangles, those are great. Thank you for those meals. But if you could choose something else that wasn't in the budget, what would you choose?
Probably Carrabba's.
Okay.
Would be a definitely go-to. You know, pasta is always good after a game.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you describe the way you play? In like a couple words. I would say probably like aggressive would be my number one. I try and stay active a lot, so I guess active would be another one. Also try and be vocal as well. You know, point guards have to kind of be the general or whatever. I've heard on the court you direct your team, so aggressive, vocal, and active. That's good. Great qualities that you have.
Yeah.
Okay, now what are your thoughts on shooter sleeves? Is that going to be an every game occurrence or like just when you're feeling it?
I'm trying to make it evident this year, I guess, to wear it more.
Do you want it always on your right? Will you switch it up?
I may switch it up. Okay. I kind of like the right, but I hurt my elbow before on my right, so I may wear it more on my right side.
Okay.
And I kind of like it with, you know, the
ball is life,
the whole sleeve thing over here going.
I got you. Okay, what are your expectations for this year, going into our senior year?
Right.
Only your second season here at Aiken, myself included, but what are your expectations for us this year?
Actually, I expect us to go even farther than we did last year. I know it was a letdown, that last game. It definitely hurt a lot of us. Even though they were the top seed, I still feel like we could have done better, and I think we need a revenge thing kind of going on, like a chip on our shoulder this year about we're going to try and win every home game. That's the ultimate goal. I mean, we're going to try and win every game, obviously. But I feel like we need to have some prideful things behind.
Take care of home court.
Yeah, take care of home court, protect it. Have some more school spirit here, I think, is something that the fans will also enjoy as well as much as we will enjoy being on the court. So I'm looking forward to that.
So we start off our season going to Colorado.
Right.
Flying. What are your thoughts on flying?
I didn't have a great experience my first time flying. It was my freshman year of college. So, our flight got delayed pretty much. And the guy went over the intercom saying that, like, the left wing wasn't communicating with the right wing. So,
hopefully we won't experience that again.
Hopefully that's not a reoccurrence.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. But I think excited in the same breath. Yeah. You know? So
I understand. Yeah. Okay, so Steph, I know again this is only going on your second season here, but during your time so far at Aiken, can you think of one word to sum up your time spent, like basketball wise or just, you know, outside, off the court?
One word to explain this whole, like,
just your whole experience
here.
in Aiken.
I would say welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
To begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I know coming transfer, you feel like they may have already had some chemistry and stuff, and you kind of have to make a immediate impact. But I think everyone was very like welcoming when we came here. It was encouraging. I feel like we had a good like team last year, and I think we're gonna build on that this year as well. So
well said.
You know, happy for that.
So excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Steph, for joining us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. That wraps up another edition of Senior Spotlight. I'm your host, Kate Maristillo, with Stephanie Ball, aka Steph DeBalla. Thanks for watching.